everything that I've read, praise the Lord. Worship Christ with the best of your portions. I know I won't forget all He's done. He's the strength in this race. Sometimes love is sweet, sometimes love is peace, but these days love is wicked. Sometimes love is sweet, sometimes love is peace, but these days love is wicked.
Sometimes love is joy, sometimes love is peace, but these days love is wicked. Sometimes love is peace, sometimes love is strength, but these days love is wicked.
Yo, fuck Cinderella, fuck Beauty and the Beast, fuck all they made me believe. Life ain't no fairy tale, life ain't no Adam and Eve.
Welcome to our house. It's the boys' room. I am your phenom Daniel.
I'm Shinri.
Emmanuel.
And my name is Favor, and once again, welcome to the boys' room. We know it's been a long time coming. Everybody has been anticipating this like mad. I've been seeing posts here and there, and I'm like, wow.
But you created the post now. Are you great?
I created it, but I didn't expect that much engagement. People are asking me, "Oh, are you guys the boys' room?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Woo!"
For real?
Yeah, someone asked me that like a few days ago. I think it was one of your course-mates. I was like, "Yeah, we are the ones," and get ready because something is coming. Something is coming, and it's here.
I think I can remember when the whole idea thing came to us, and well, to me personally, and it's not like I can remember a particular date, but I've always wanted to do a podcast, right? My boys at home and I always thought about it, spoke about it. We were like, if we can take our lives from behind the camera, put it in front of it, you know, it should be fun. And when, I don't know who met who eventually, and like, we were like, this is what we're going to do.
I think my perspective of it, it was the last time I was at Dayton was, right? She has a podcast, and you guys know of it, right? Shout out to T-Space Sport.
Yeah.
Very great one. She did a very great one.
God bless her.
It's the inspiration behind this. And I was at the last one, as I was saying, I was at the last one for me, and my boy was on there. He was in front of the camera saying his stuff, and I was behind the scenes, and I was watching. I was like in my head, this is actually nice. What if I bring this to the room? What if we bring this to the room and it's just us doing our stuff on there? So, I can't remember exactly who went to who. I just knew one person went to the other, and the other person said, okay, I've also had this in mind.
It's just like, what would be easy targets? You made like brought it up, you pick it up, and you're like, boom, that's all okay.
It's good to have people you mix with so well.
And
after that, when we clicked on, we brought it to you guys, and you guys just, you accept that.
This was like, I have a lot to say.
Have you got just placed in us to?
Well, Oberu though, I am more than excited to do this because I'm thinking about it. Dayton was like finals, right? She's in her finals, she's leaving. I've not seen any other podcast space in this school. Why not we do something where everybody is carried along? We represent these students, but we also have the students on, right? So what we're going to try and do is, by the way, I don't know if you guys read the stuff I sent. We're not just going to be here to like play games and stuff, right? We are going to.
We're playing games, right? You're playing games.
Normal. All work and no play, you understand? So we're going to do we're going to have a section. We're going to have sections of things to do, right? Yeah. One of those sections will be called the uncomfortable discussion. Eventually we call the UD. Uncomfortable discussion.
UD.
You know?
You made it sound like a disease or something. That we
You know when people always have questions. People always have questions. Remember I was talking to someone the other day and like imagine like here's a question. Why is Q like to Q? Why is to Q spelled Q-U-E-U-E instead of letter Q?
Like, why not just Q? Why
not just Q?
Why not just letters?
Why the waste of all that space and energy? You get
maybe
me?
because if you just give it Q, then it's no more a word.
Then
It's
an
not.
alphabet.
It's just a.
See, I feel like the Brits
And they
need to
should just
explain
leave
things.
it as Q-U-E.
Q. Yeah, right.
Exactly,
Why
but
not
that's another
Q?
word. That's another word.
The C-U-E.
That's another word.
I think it's the
Oh,
it
C-U-E.
was really out of C-U-E.
Okay, maybe they didn't want contradiction. Or
Sure.
Maybe. So
that's just
Basically, that's the kind of thing we're going to be doing. Not that kind of question, of course. We're going to answer more intricate questions that people have been thinking about, right? That's what I call uncomfortable discussion because people are too scared to bring it up. People don't want to talk about it. We are going to talk about it. You have that question in mind. I trust you. We've done our research. We are going to talk about it, right? And like I said, games. We're going to have guests eventually.
guests you wouldn't even expect. Some you might know them.
no,
If you can bring the
Some
face
might
at
not
this
know.
point now. I mean, Professor SB.
Okay. I'm not going to write that later.
it's not the right thing to them. It's what
I mean, it's what I do.
Want to suspend you?
We would have to have a can't
But all in all, that's the preamble of what we're trying to do here, right? Give the people a space to speak, give them entertainment, and also answer questions they may not be able to answer for themselves. And not just for these are the students alone. We're talking about people in general. You get me? And it should be something beautiful.
And it would be nice to hear other people's views on some topics. Yeah, sometimes we might have a section where the people bring in, like in the comment section,
There's going to be a question and asking
Yeah.
session, and then we engage with them
to
through
read some tweets.
our social
Apart from
media.
the guests, we will hear their views, right? Okay, we are going to bring some presidents of some faculties here. Engineering president might be here sometime, who knows? Law president might be here sometime, you know. I'm banking on that.
I mean, President of Nigeria will be here, you know.
President of Nigeria.
I'm not talking about the current one, Sha, like
Which one?
future fit yeah, you get me.
Okay.
I mean,
I like the way he's thinking.
like minds. I just remember something. Maybe I said like minds. I heard it yesterday. Stay with me. It's a question. If if I'm reading your mind and you're reading my mind, whose mind am I reading? Because I am reading your mind as reading my mind as reading your mind.
Wow. Slow down.
What?
Slow down. If you're reading his mind.
And he's reading my mind.
So whose mind are you reading?
And whose mind are you reading? Because I am reading your mind, so therefore reading my mind is you reading your own mind.
I've heard about that thing. No, I think sometime ago about something like that. Like if you're rubbing your palms together,
Yeah.
what palm are you feeling? Are you feeling the right or the left?
Good question.
Exactly.
Good question.
Sure. Questions like that, that's basically what we are. We're going to fix it that. Deep up.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
There's
crazy.
questions you need to ask of a truth, Sha. There's things like, well, I'm not going to ask this question that's come to my head, Sha. Should I say it?
What question?
Is it vulgar?
Nah, who created God?
Rest.
Right.
No, we have limits.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
There are limits.
Thank you. That's what we're trying to do. So, that's basically, we're trying to like
Yeah.
create that fun environment. Whilst also,
This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
yeah.
The boys' room. This is going to be fun.
And you know what's fun about this whole boys' room concept to me is that it came up as a random name. But there's the table, right?
Yeah.
It's a subset of the table, the boys' room.
Yes.
But now, the boys' room is going to have cast and crew. It's not just us. So now in that the boys' room, there's 212 VIP men. You come there and say we day court.
No,
I know day court.
I know for the
I know day
Fraternity.
Well, that's when you come, right? No, but for real, I am so happy that we're finally doing this because it has been a long time coming.
Well,
You know when
well,
for me, I don't know about you,
questions.
I've had this thought. It has been in my head. Finally you do podcast, finally you do podcast, and we are doing it. And I feel like that will probably bring us to our, should I say our uncomfortable discussion today? when they're trying to start something.
What does it mean to start?
Exactly.
What are the variations that go into it? And I think we're going to share our personal experience in this.
Who wants to go first? Have you ever started something you want to share with them?
Personal experience. People have been doing this.
Don't tell me about how you started making a bar.
No, real actually.
There's something, sure.
But yeah,
It's not about my personal experience. I'm just saying there's this thing that keep bringing like greatness from small beginnings. It means that if you want to start something big, there's always the hardest step is always going to be the first step.
Baby steps.
Baby step. They always say. So who's going first?
Did it suggest? Please. I don't have time.
Okay.
okay. I think I should reference this thing people always say when the year is ending. New Year resolutions. They always try to make New Year resolutions. Most of them don't make it work. Most of them make it work. Personally, I've always felt like resolution must it always be at a new year. At any point in time, I can decide to make a resolution to stop something or start something. But I've seen people that decide to, okay, let's take drinking as an instance. They say, and this is July, right? And they say, I want to stop drinking, but let's make it a New Year resolution. That means I'm not going to stop drinking until 2026, and I just think that is man. That is,
You know, I don't know if it was my pastor back then. He said, nothing will change if you don't change. So when people are always waiting for something, they think, and this concept of newness, it's all in the mind. Because if you think about it, I just said if you think about it, that was a new minute for me. This is another new minute. So every time it's something new. I don't know why people have to wait for the first of the month, the first of the week, the begin 12 a.m. of the day.
I think they're just making excuses to linger in that habit.
And when we talk about starting a social project, for me, I'm reminded of this, I think it was last year or this year? The best graduate student in Pan Atlantic University, right, in his speech, English, forgive me, he said, do it afraid. Because that's how I probably have felt about everything I have started. Singing in the choir, driving, because I started driving after the accident, so it's like, you just have to do these things afraid. It's just like, remember that my piece, day one or one day. You keep saying, oh, one day I'll do it, one day I'll do it. Make today day one.
Just start.
Just
start.
Because if you're waiting for something special, and I'm saying this even to myself and anybody who's probably like suffering a dilly-dally, especially when it comes to like habit setting, or you want to start a project especially, there is never going to be a perfect time. There is not going to be a time that you say, oh, God has made this day for me, has watered this bread. So now, you're lucky if you find that inspiration, but I feel like people need to understand, you control your mind does not control you.
Exactly.
You know, it is you saying to yourself, I'm going to stand up today and I'm going to work out today. I'm going to stand up today and I'm going to register for the gym. I'm going to stand up today, I'm going to start this podcast with my boys today. I mean, we had every reason to say,
No.
we can move it.
Yeah. Procrastination.
Because, I mean,
That's now we put down that project starting or decision making or planning, good planning is subject to time.
of course,
Time management is key.
I said this morning, when you learn to manage time, I feel like you control the world. It's not honestly and truth, because if indeed they say time is money, then if you control time, you control the world. Because the world is just
World,
around.
yeah.
Let's not lie.
Yeah.
We're all Christians and all that, but if you don't have money,
You don't have time.
if you don't have money, you don't have time. God bless you.
You know.
And that means you're running out of time to make that money you don't have money and time for. It's crazy.
And at the end of the day, the only time you have is just time left for you to die.
Do you have to go so serious, man?
It's a story. This guy, okay.
Do you have to go so serious?
Sorry.
Well, yeah, he's making a point.
Okay.
He's making a point.
It's true. So I think people need to understand that, number one, you control time. Sorry, you control your mind. Your mind does not control you. Right? And if you can learn to manage the time people think they can't control, you can start anything at any time.
You control time.
That's why I said manage,
I
not
know time
control.
and Korea. Go on.
Time.
What the hell? It could actually.
Get this guy out of my Shut up, but it's true, you have to cope with time.
Cook with time.
I'm talking about TIME, I
Hug.
think. Exactly. So like we need to like understand controlling your mind, managing time. This is actually how you start something.
Yeah.
And if it's something you really believe in,
Yeah.
it should be easier.
Oh.
If it's something you actually believe in, like I've said, this podcast something I've believed should enlighten people, should make people feel more comfortable in your free time, even when you're going somewhere. Just that's how I've seen it, right? It's something I feel comfortable doing with my boys. I don't think I'm more comfortable with anybody anymore as I am with you people, right? So if it's something you think,
family?
Wait,
well,
You
I
just
mean,
shaded
I
them.
mean,
like,
don't do that.
like,
Don't do that.
mommy
I'm
and daddy was just looking like, screen and be like, oh no.
I'm in
so
school.
I don't make this guy uncomfortable. Wow.
Point is, if it's something you believe in, that you're like comfortable doing, or you believe in it, you control your mind, you manage your time, please start that project. Start that cooking class. Start that podcast if that's what you want to start. Start that good habit. Start breaking the bad ones you don't like. So yeah, just start it, because like Emmanuel has said, the hardest is the first.
Yeah.
And every other thing after that, because I like the analogy people use of baby steps. It's indeed the hardest, because you will stand and fall, and then you learn to stand and you never fall again.
You can still fall.
You will probably still trip and fall,
And you fall.
but now you know how to get back up. It's easier to get back up. So the fear of what if I'm not good enough? What if I shouldn't run for that position? What if I shouldn't do this? What if I shouldn't do that? I promise you, it will get to you. I don't know how many times I've thought about this. I'm like, even before I got down here, I'm like, do I actually want to come down here? Like, look at the time, it's 2:50. Do I want to run down? You know, I'm even like, maybe I should just tell the boys, since they're not even there yet, let us just, move it. I promise you, these thoughts are always going to be there.
Always.
Should I join this unit in church? Should I join this political section in my, faculty or something? Just do it. Because I think you would be happier that you started something and you are afraid through it than if you don't start at all. The worst thing anybody should ever have is regrets. I don't know about you guys, but I live not regretting things. But if you've ever regretted something, it's painful. One of our friends said it, that it's something he regrets in school, not joining any of the political units, all this Western stuff, right? So, just advising people, go for it. Don't wait for
The right time.
Yeah.
Don't think about what people will say or
Every time is the right time.
I was about to ask her, is there ever a right time? Yeah, they say there's time for everything. But
Yeah,
there's time for everything. But when you use it as an excuse, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. I feel like you make it the right time. We set schedule. And okay, if I have a schedule on my phone, I pick up my phone and I look at my phone, okay, this is the schedule. And the first thing I do today is I eat. After I eat, I go for class. Definitely not the first thing I do for the day, but I eat. After I eat, I go to class. After class, come back to the hostel, read 1 or 2. Now, I look at the next thing on the list. It's going to church. And I'm like, it's the right time to go to church. But you're the one that made that schedule. You're the one that made it the right time. You could have picked any other time. If you had picked 5 p.m., you would say it's the right time. So every time is the right time. As long as you're the person making that choice and you're the person in charge of your day. Get me?
As long as you're the one in charge of it, back to what you said, don't let things control you. You control things. It's about, I think it's the innate nature of man to be in control. And I'm not talking about gender, I'm talking about humans. It's our nature to be in control. So it's like I don't want to say you create time, but indeed, you do.
Are you Doctor Strange?
you don't create
Good
time.
question.
Time is infinite.
It's like,
You create the time that's already created, you understand?
You create time for whatever it is you want to accomplish.
It's I won't say it's that simple, because I don't want us to make it sound like, it's the easiest thing. No, it's difficult. It's difficult.
If you're not careful, you break down.
I think that's one thing people fail to understand. That thing you call the easiest thing is the most difficult thing. It's oftentimes the most difficult thing if it goes south. So it's why you have pressure. Like this whole baby walking thing, you should imagine a baby walking should be easy, right? Maybe fall and break your leg, you disfigure your leg, it don't be. the pain is, you know.
Which brings us to the first question we asked a billion minutes ago. Is there anything you started of late and you're like, I need to do this? Is there anything, is there anything, Emmanuel?
If I'm being honest, this podcast, before coming here, I've been overthinking because I wanted to take it as another, like, a fragment of a presentation. I don't understand. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's more like I've been overthinking. I'm like,
Oh,
can I actually be in front of camera? Can I actually say things that I might? Won't people consider it weird? You know, we're thinking about this, and then I was like, if I don't start this, how am I supposed to, calculate my growth, my development? Yes, I'm scared and all that, but I can't just let this fear destroy me and, not let me do the things I want to do. So here I am. So yeah, starting this. So this is like a very big, this is actually a big decision for me, coming out here, putting, getting things off my mind, putting it out there for people to, engage and all that. So yeah, and there are some other things which I think we are going to get to know more about that in other episodes as we go on this journey.
Starting a social project, it's something. Something like I am still in awe that we're doing it, but I am glad we are. And I think that's something people need to understand. You will be glad you started.
Sure.
You will be glad you started. You will be glad that you are finally doing it, because once you start, you settle in as it goes on. And I don't know how any other person that sings in the church feels. Every single time, I'm like, do I just go pick up a mic and start singing, especially for testimony, on my, not my life anyways. It's the most difficult thing you can do. What do you mean testimony time? Everybody's quiet, sitting there looking at you like this. Start singing. Like, it's a fear. And every time I hold the mic, let me just confess now, I shiver, I do, but at the same time, it's something I want to do, something I find comfort in doing, and it's something that I believe has a ripple effect. Right? This testimony is going to bear that testimony, and if you believe in the good of it, no matter how difficult it is, you just find it in yourself to do it. And also, having good people around you support you. Because if you people did not want to be here, the boys, I'm not the boys, I'm just one man.
Just a boy.
You're welcome.
No, I'm just one. Hey, I'm no, but for you. We've talked about maintaining your mind, doing this, doing that. I feel like your friends, the people you have around you, your support system matters a lot. It matters a whole lot. Even the people like our crew, the directors and everything. I love this guys.
Guys behind the camera.
Yeah, those ones behind the camera, you can't always see doing these things. If they don't give you the support you need, you won't really feel it.
One tree don't make the forest.
What'd you say?
One tree doesn't make a forest.
Mm.
One tree doesn't make a forest.
But we
Slaps in you.
What?
Slaps in you. Slaps in Yoruba, but what do you mean by weed?
Say it to you, bro, let me hear it.
Igbo, bro.
Yeah,
go
no.
on.
I mean, they say Iki kon can die.
Is that what I say?
Is that is it? I want someone to help me. I'm telling you about it.
Eh?
Help.
Sorry, moving on.
Oh, wow.
You fraud.
Okay, Iki kon can die bullshit.
You are the most.
What he said?
No.
Oh, what he
So
said?
yeah, it's one tree.
Sorry. And that's something we need to hold on to.
Yeah.
The people around you matters. Because if people are putting you down from an idea or something, it's just like easy target. I spoke to Shegun once, now I don't want to do it again. Yes, Shegun, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, Shegun. Yes.
Easy target is going to be another thing we need to start.
Yeah.
They should look for.
There's a lot of things to start, right?
They should look out for it.
And I feel like people always say, oh, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to do too much. Let people not talk about me too much. I'm not allowed to curse, so I'll just say,
Scrap that.
Yeah.
Shimilo, so let me put you on the spot. What have you decided to start recently? Or as an example, personally, I feel like a big decision I made. Was coming to this school, right? Or no, using the route I used Many people don't know I did A level. Now I'm saying it. We know I did A level. We did A level. Right? That was a route we used to come to this university. So I think choosing to do A level was a big decision. It was a big decision. It was a big turn, and a lot of mental preparation went into making that decision. And now I'm here today. So, is there anything project? Football, your football thing?
Yeah, I did football, man.
Dead.
Did football.
Not it.
Yeah.
Not it. It's dead when we're dead.
Yeah, I don't play football again.
I actually want to play football.
As you were saying.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
Yeah, I want to like work out, yeah. Nah.
It's in the gym.
Yeah. Nah, it's not working out. It's not working out.
Because we
It
didn't
will make you work
time.
out.
We'll
Sure.
talk about
There's something
All of you are
there's something I did once. I don't know if I heard it if it came to me or whatever. The best way to predict your future is
It's
to
to make
create
your
it.
future. Yeah, it's, I don't. Is it Rockefeller? I don't know. It's one of those philosophical.
The best way to predict your future
Process.
is create it. So it means you have your future in your hands.
Yeah.
I think there's a song about that. I don't know. Future in your hands.
Coaching, but alright.
Sorry.
So you have your future in your hands. One of my high school teachers say you eat. There's a way she used to put it. She say you're eating your future or something like that.
If you eat
Because of your future is in your hand. So there are some serious students in school back then.
So
That's
that's
like
why
you're
you used to
eating your
like-
future.
No,
I thought it was like
Something
if you
like that.
eat, you don't eat with your 10 fingers. I thought that was the same.
I don't know, but what the point I'm trying to establish now is the point I'm trying to establish now is
Because
your future is in your hands, and the way you play with it, the way you handle it is going to determine what you're going to make out of it.
Pause. Pause.
You guys are
Carry on.
You guys are bad.
Carry on. Pause.
The way you play and make out what?
Hey.
Yeah. Your future. What is it? Your future is in
Your future is in your hands. Touch it well. Roll it.
No, I'm going to. No, I think that's a very.
Yeah.
Just side note. That's a very clever way to say your wife's name. My future.
Because you said it.
No.
I'm sorry for doing that beats their future.
Man.
This place is
That's
Okay,
your future
okay.
looking at you, man.
Proceeding.
Right, but
yeah?
right. Point is, starting a social project, as we've heard from each and every one of us, it's not easy. And I want everyone listening to know that if there's something you want to do, especially, and I emphasize social projects because putting yourself out there is a difficult thing to do.
It is.
I don't, yes, except when we act, right? But it's a different thing when you step out of, like, from front of camera, right? You want to just have your space. Nobody wants to be seen like that. Everybody wants to see have the chance to eat, breathe, and think by themselves, you know? So, if you're not putting yourself, that's why I envy all these TikTokers and stuff, because kudos to you guys. Can't be me. Can't be me. Now it is. So point is
Now it is.
Now it is. Now it
It
is.
is me.
So I want people to, number one, do it afraid. Right? Do it afraid. Number two, you control your mind. Your mind shouldn't control you. Right?
Yeah.
Number three, manage your time well. Number four, have good support systems. Have great support systems, whoever it is that you can have in your corner. And I say have great support systems when it's a dream you believe in and you know you can make it work. Don't go and be having a support system, you want to start maybe doing some, something like that. You now want people to support you.
Support system or support system?
I mean,
I mean,
Well, you think they support you well enough, you will succeed.
that's the thing.
Yes. Regardless of the plan,
They give money
regardless.
asked. They were able
Regardless.
to pull up the better record
Yeah.
because they had very good support system.
Focus 2015.
Regardless of the plan, regardless of the aim, support system is support system. Support system brings success.
So we
It's
are-
part of the ingredients for success. Good support
So
system.
what we are saying is direct that energy that you want to put into the bad things you're thinking,
Yeah.
put it into good things. What I'm saying is start a good project, don't start one like,
Yeah, don't start a bad project, right? So yeah, that should be that for today, right? Fine first episode.
Supposedly.
And this can I just say these are my support systems. These guys right here.
You're welcome.
Can't do anything serious with these guys. And yeah, that's basically about it. I hope that gist is fast out there.
Let's tell them what to expect in the next.
The next one, no, let's let them suspense
it's
a little
gonna be-
bit.
Suspense.
Just a little bit of suspense.
We are now.
But something huge they come.
yeah, we don't want to show it down.
Thank you guys. this has been great. Great first episode.
Yeah, what do you say?
Laughs, the enjoyment, next time, Daniel, drinks please.
My truth is scratched.
Done. And like you said, something huge will be shoved down your throat and the throat of anybody watching.
What?
Pause your business. Okay.
Nah.
Once again, reintroducing my support systems. I am your phenom, the one, Daniel.
I'm Shinuri.
I am Emmanuel.
The name is Favor, and we've enjoyed this episode, the first episode, many more to come. We're not stopping anytime soon. We're going to be in your faces, in your social medias, in YouTube,
Everything.
IG,
Throwing
TikTok,
it all over you guys. Just
Snapchat.
So-
I mean.
goodbye from our house. That's the boy
Peace. Thank you very much.
Man, they're great people now.